What is up? 1 1 2 mic check. 1 1 2 check. What is going on? Welcome back. Thank you everyone for the 20 subscribers. It's greatly appreciated. I ran out of tea, but I'm gonna raise it up for you. Shouts out to y'all. I'm gonna switch it up today. I'm finna just jump right into it. Personally, I feel that for the people that are trying to level up in their lives and to become the best version of themselves, there's not enough support in this area. And especially in the environment that I'm at, I've learned a lot in this adult life to where I feel like I really want to look for my tribe. I am in that space where it's just time to level up. It's just time to change the game for whatever it is that I'm trying to do. And I'm understanding that since I'm in clear understanding about my purpose, right? I know what my purpose is. But since my dreams and my purpose are so big, it actually requires me to recruit people. And not necessarily recruit, but just to surround myself around people that can have a similar viewpoint of wanting to change their dynamic and whatever it is that they got going on in their lives. Because this is hard. Everything that we're dealing with right now is not an easy thing to grasp. So we have to take this time to understand what's important, what our goals are, what is it that we really want to do for ourselves, and come together as one. Because honestly, I feel like we all have a God given talent, but it's up to you to want to use it and to surround yourself around people that are actually going to support you and that actually feels where you're coming from. And they don't have to have the exact same viewpoints as you, but as long as they're willing to be open and understand where you're coming from and to just accept you for who you are, as long as that you just being a good person and you're not trying to cause no problems and just controversy or anything like that. I feel like you have a special plate. You have a special spot in this place, in this environment that I'm building. And you are the kind of messing up a little bit. You are the special role player that I know that you are. You play a role. Everybody plays a role at some point in time. Just a lot of people are not aware of the role that they actually play. For an example, say we're in class and we have the smart kid. We got the one that's always trying to be the teacher's pet. We got the class clown. We got the flirt. We got the muse. We have all these different roles happening, but there's no actual goal. There's no actual thing that we're all working towards on a mutual level. Now, let's take that concept and apply it to our adult lives and where we're at now. So, say for an example, you want to have a life to where you can call the shots, right? But in order to get that, you have to understand the importance of the roles that are under the role that you want. In order to get there, you have to at least, to be really good at it, I believe, you would have to have enough experience. And when I say enough, just saying that you spent a good amount of hours, a good amount of days to maybe years to understand how important it is that that role under the boss level is. Because that role player, if that gear was not in that machine would not flow as fluidly as you see when it's out in the media. For an example, with Lamborghini, they have all these different components to make this car fast, beautiful, and fun. But there's so many different components that go within that car that makes it what it is today and how we perceive it. We don't see everything under the hood. We don't understand everything under the hood, but that's only for the people that really want to dive into that. That's considered a role player. That role player is actually going to dive into that one particular section of the car to understand why does it move the way it does in order for us to get the final result. So if I lost you, I'll put it in this context for you. We are all on a sports team. We are all, fuck it. Golden State got Curry, they got Draymond, they got Jimmy, they got Buddy, and so on. They got all these players, and they're all really good at something, right? Now, when we see Curry, we see him as the highlight reel, automatic. He's just the walking bucket. He needs a team around him in order for him to continue being a walking bucket. So if he's leading, we need other people around him to make sure that this whole team stays at a championship caliber. That's how I see the tribe. That's how I see the Psy community. This is the Psy of living by being a good person all around, respecting one another, respecting your elders for sure, because they got a lot more game than anybody, and just being willing and down to wanting to change the game for all of y'all, because it's not just a single person's goal. Whenever I talk about this stuff and wanting to have a tribe, I want to have a group of people that I can always call on and be like, hey, I know it's 11 o'clock, but I got a perfect idea, and I know that you gonna blow up when you see this. You gonna love it. Everything, like the whole 9 yards. I'm not even gonna go through the whole talk track, but just to the point to where I know that this is something of value for all of us, and we can make it come true. But I can't do it by myself. I learned that the hard way in school, which I'm glad I learned that in school instead of learning it as an adult, is that for something that's big as what I'm doing, I need people on my team. It's just no ifs, ands, buts around it. I did as much as I could far as of creating the lore of Splash Ice and the story behind it, the character, the meaning behind everything, what makes it special, what makes us different. And I've concluded that we're not a clothing brand. We're a private lifestyle club. And I love that. It took me, how long did it take me? Literally, the name was born 2009. We're in 2025, and I just concluded what Splash Ice really is and what is going to be long after I'm gone. So understanding that, you see how much time that actually took? Now, understand that in order for me to bring this to life, I need other role players that know how to do the other components way better than me, as far as the marketing, the press, the artwork, the animation, the putting the fabrics together so we can have some cool stuff to wear. So whenever we walking around the city and stuff, we walked as a collective, and people will be wondering, damn, it's a mob of people and they're all wearing the same varsity jacket. What is that about? Now, wouldn't that be dope to be a part of something so cool that not anybody can be a part of? Man, seeing Supreme do it, seeing Stussy, I don't know how to pronounce it, forgive me. But just seeing all these different brands do it, we can do that too. And I know that it can happen, but y'all gotta want it just as much as I do. And it's not, I say it like this, Splash Ice is more about a culture. It's more about embracing the melting pot culture of all of the values. I won't even say all of the values, a good amount of values from each culture, that what makes each culture special. Put it in the melting pot for all of us together till we all know what we want. We can treat it sort of as an alliance, because not everybody's goals and ambitions and their desires are the exact same as others. But it's the fact that we know that we need each other in order to get to those dreams and catch them, is what I always say, is that in Splash Ice, we catch our dreams. We don't chase them. We chase them for a period of time, but the end result is that we catch them. I caught a lot of dreams of my own already, and I've already proven that I can make stuff happen. But now I want to show y'all on a bigger scale that everything that I'm thinking of is going to change the game for everybody that's watching this, for everybody that's witnessing what I put out into the world. I'm telling you, I am really the GOAT. I'm the GOAT before y'all can even say I'm the GOAT. And it's crazy because I'm a Capricorn too. So I know this about myself. And it's not even just to be on no cocky shit, because I'm not a cocky person. I'm just confident in the things that I do, the things that I say, and how I move, because I'm a good dude and I got great intent. I want to see the good in many other people, but then I'll also check myself to remind myself that not everybody is deserving. Not everybody wants to change their lives. They're actually okay with what they have now, which is cool. And I'm not faulting anybody for that. But how I see it is that if you really want this, I want this, I promise you, what you're going to experience for yourself, you'd be like, damn, I never thought that I'd be able to experience everything that I was dreaming of. And I can thank Splash Ice for it. That's what I want for people. I want them to be able to know that Splash Ice played a major part. No, it doesn't even have to be a major part. It'd be nice, but it's not needed. It's just that we played a part in your life to help you get closer to catching your dreams too. And I want people to eat. There's too much money out here in the world for us not to eat and for us to be in a crab in a bucket mindset, just thinking, oh, that we all can't get it. Be real. In the Bay Area, nobody is really trying to eat like that. They want to go somewhere else where shit pops off for them, but they don't want nothing to pop off for them while they're here in the Bay. And it sucks because you got a lot of people with hidden agendas and want to be on some snake shit later on and just want to get back at people. It's like all that systemic shit, it came from other places that wasn't from us. We were all once happy as children. We were happy, we were living life, we were loved, and that can still continue on. But we have to make that happen for ourselves. And now you guys are seeing firsthand that you have a brand lifestyle that can help you with that. This is the platform that you would want to build off of. The clothes, those are just investments. It's not a money grab for me. I could care less. I don't need to sell clothes to make money. I know how to make money in so many other ways. It's just that I'd rather choose to make art that's meaningful, that make you feel good about yourself, that gives you a reason to say, damn, I really put that shit on today. Oh, I'm really the boss today because I got my Splash Ice on. No, because it's a feeling that the fabric gives you. There's frequency in the fabric. Always remember that. There's frequency in my fabric. And I handpick everything. I'm very particular about how I move, how I put things together, the messages, and knowing that everybody's going to benefit from it. From the people that's walking behind you to the person who's wearing it, to the person who just sees it from afar, they're going to be like, damn, that is a beautiful message. That really made my day. And they didn't even have to own it. But you made somebody's day so much better just by wearing Splash Ice. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a great feeling? To where you low-key contributed to the community without even doing anything besides just existing and adding it to your wardrobe, to your personality, because the clothes are just an extension of who you are. So if you a good person and you do good things, why not wear clothes that speak the same language as you? Why pick up something that's meaningless that actually just wants your money in order to survive and to live off your cash for their living expenses when you can have something that actually has a greater purpose and that gives you more access into places and networking opportunities to be with other people that's going to change the game for you, your family, whoever it is that you want to support, that you want to do great things for. It's just a never-ending cycle of benefit, and everybody can get it, everybody can get paid, and everybody can level up. But the things that when it comes to everything that I'm doing, I've learned from the past leaders of the world and how they did things and how it turned out for them. Now, needless to say is that this right here, again, is a private lifestyle club. It's not for everybody because not everybody wants to level up. Not everybody wants to take the long route to gain wealth, not just riches. It's for them to gain wealth and prosperity and to be able to have good health in all of it. It's not for everybody, and that's okay. So that's why I want this to be like a private country club in a way. We're gonna have beautiful locations. Thanks to my late father, he's already exposed me to beautiful architecture, and then my grandmother has shown me what a beautiful garden could look like. and just us having rose trees in front of our house. All of that stuff really meant a lot to me. And I've never talked about it. And for you that you're watching this all the way through, you're the first to know. This is what it's about. It's just giving back to the people that I know that really want it for themselves. I'm giving back to them in a special way. I've already made my promise to the man upstairs of what I plan to do with the resources and the power that I need in order for me to do whatever it is that I'm trying to do. I know how I plan on changing the game, but I'm doing it in a quiet way because I'm not trying to change the masses or disrupt the world agenda and what they got going on, because it's like, trust me, I see shit, I know shit, but I'm not finna blackball myself, which I don't think I ever will, because I'm not to that caliber. I'm not interested in all of that. At the end of the day, y'all, I want something that's for me and my people. And my people doesn't only mean just black folks. I say my people is a part of the Psy way, S-I way. If you follow the Psy way culture, you're my people. You are kin to me. And I want to make sure that we all win together. And I believe that we can do that. So with that being said, until next time, if you feeling what I'm saying, what I'm about, and how I plan on doing this, and you just want to be a ride for the journey, please comment, subscribe, share this with a friend that would really benefit from what I'm telling you, and just let me know. Put it in the comments too. If there's something that you want me to talk about in particular, best believe that it's actually going to be a part of the culture, some shape or form. At some point it is. Because in this culture, it's not just about one niche thing. It's not just about getting wealthy, but it's about different aspects of life, like how to win in life, how to stay out of harm's way, how to just get what you need and not be on no fucked up shit. There's so many different things out there. And I learned so much, and I have so much game, so much knowledge to share. But I want to share with people that actually want to soak it up and really want to engage. They really want to be a part of this world, because I see myself as a world builder. I'm a brand architect. They're both equally high. World building and brand architect. If I had to put a label on myself, I make it that. I don't like the resumes. I don't do well in the corporate life. I do. I know what it entails. I know what people try to do. And that's what I'm saying when I say I don't like it, I don't do well in it. It's just because I call the shots. I'm a leader. I rewrite the rules to the game to where that I'm cool, but I make sure I'm never on no fucked up shit because I'm not greedy. I'm very connected to the Most High. I served in his house before, and I did it alongside my late grandmother. So I'm just a good dude, man. And I'm gonna keep saying that until it gets to that point to where y'all start saying it about me, how great of a dude that I am. Just a great man that's just trying to make a difference in this life and just continuing to cater to my inner child, just to be naturally happy. I'll see you on the next one, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you again.